Diamond song. Hey. Diamond song. I got my dimes. I got my dimes. Diamond song. Hey. Diamond song. I got my dimes. I got my dimes. Hey yo, raise 'em up. Hey, raise 'em up. Raise 'em up. Hey, hey yo, raise 'em up. Hey, raise 'em up. Raise 'em up. Hey, give me that. Give me that. Give me gold chains. Give me that. Give me that. Give me money. Money. Give me that. Give me that. Give me gold chains. Give me that. Give me that. Give me money. Money. Give me that. Give me that. Give me gold chains. Give me that. Give me that. Give me money. Money. Give me that. Give me that. Give me gold chains. Give me that. Give me that. Give me money. Money. Diamond song. Hey. Diamond song. I got my dimes. I got my dimes. Diamond song. Hey. Diamond song. I got my dimes. I got my dimes. Hey yo, raise 'em up. Hey, raise 'em up. Raise 'em up. Hey, hey yo, raise 'em up. Hey, raise them up, raise them up. Hey, give me that, give me that, give me gold chains. Give me that, give me that, give me money, money. Give me that, give me that, give me gold chains. Give me that, give me that, give me money.
McDonald's presents Burger Reviews by Hamburglar, the classic cheeseburger. Hamburglar,
Robble, robble.
he said, the patties are juicier than ever before. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Robble. Available at most restaurants in this area.
Shall I take your order?
Sorry, just buying a car on Carvana.
What?
It's super convenient. I already got pre-qualified in 2 minutes.
What?
And just like that, Carvana is delivering my car in a couple days.
What?
Visit Carvana.com to finance your next car.
Financing subject to credit approval. Delivery fees may apply.
We built it, and then we break it down. We built it, and then we break it down. Hey, Click, run it up.
Step it up, step it up. Step it up, step it up.
We built it, and then we break it down. We built it, and then we break it down.
Step it up, step it up. Step it up, step it up.
We built it, and then we break it down. We built it, and then we break it down.
Step it up, step it up. Step it up, step it up.
Yo, I'm coming through for the band, man. I'm coming through like a Sandman. You know that I'm coming through for the band, man.
If you have trouble breathing through your nose, pay close attention to this video, because this new invention.
Don't buy another pair of glasses until you see what this new invention can do. These adjustable lenses are taking the world.
What is the deal? Hey, John the Baptist.
If you have trouble breathing through your nose, pay close attention to this.
He's right. John the Baptist gets 5 memberships. What is going on? How you doing? This is a good Sunday. Starting off with a little bit of love. Let me turn this shit down. Yeah. Oh man. There we go. What is going on, man? Oh, BC Nerd. We have, who is this? I can't even see my notifications. This is crazy. All right, Sin got a membership. Jose, so blah, 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 blah. Jay the Realist. John Small. All right. I can't complain. Thank y'all. And y'all should thank John the Baptist for the gifted subs. Thank you, good sir. A little nigga. You know what I mean? This is supposed to. Yeah, I know what it is. I know what the problem is. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Let me figure this out. Let's go underneath. Oh. Supposed to be on, but take it off. There it goes. Supposed to do it like that, but it didn't work. But it's okay. It's okay. We're not mad. You know what I'm saying? So thanks for the memberships, John the Baptist. And that's not what. All right. There it goes. All right. get to the show. Shut your ass. First off, thank y'all for being here. We got, let's see who is in the building. We already had Trash Media Group in the building. Thank you for being here, good sir. Butterfly Jones, always stepping up in the building. We got Kingdom Mind that came up here where the kids dance to the music. Thank you for being here as well. We got the little white woman in the back. She's in the house, in the main house. Thank you for being here. All right. Let's go on. Fine Dreams is in the building. I ain't seen you in a day or so. Thank you for being here. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Again, John the Baptist coming here dropping love in the building. Black Thoughts. Thank you for being here. And last but not least, that little jigaboo who said, get to the show 61. Jesus Christ. Hey, this is TPO Sundays. Thank y'all for being here. I am your host, the curator of fuckery. You know, what up, Locksmith Jeremy? How you doing, my good sir? He's in the building. Says, my ugly ass is here. Thank you for being here. Everyone ugly. Sometimes, you know. Someone's got to thank you, pretty. And yeah. Man. We have some maybe some triggering shit today. Some maybe triggering shit today. And I will say this. On one of them, I was massively triggered. Like, nah, I ain't gonna say it. No, I didn't play that one today. No, we didn't play that one today. But yeah, there's someone that's gonna trigger some people because there's always kid shit in here. Well, I try to mix it up. Yeah, we got some more. Is it Moorish? Sovereign Citizen. I haven't got a matter of fact. Mayo sent me a more one. Let me see that one. Let's see if I still got it. Jeremy, aka Bussy Chaser. Oh, I'm sorry, Bussy Chaser. Oh wow. I thought your ass was driving. Ain't supposed to be driving, nigga. For some reason. I'm gonna check. Mayo, you can come on up. You can come on up, Mayo. We chilling today, bro. We are chilling today. I didn't listen. My body hurt so bad I couldn't even sleep no more. I could not even sleep no more. My body hurt so damn bad. Just like every orifice. Oh, it's just every part of it just hurt in some pain. Oh, I didn't even take my pills. I got them in my pocket. Now you gotta take that Tylenol or Advil. Oh yeah, there we go. Maybe that'll work in the next 5-10 minutes. I don't fucking know. But let's see. Oh wow, that's Mayo sent me some shit. Yo, that's a good one for the night. Oh, that's oh, that was a good one for the night. We'll say
Which one, sir?
Would blacks make it without Mr. White, Mr. Fantastic and Trigger Mike?
That shit was crazy.
Was it? Jesus.
That shit was crazy. That whole show was crazy, dude.
What was it? What was the answer though? Don't tell me. We'll watch it tonight. Yo. Oh, that was a dude getting arrested. No, man. I'm ready for it. The dog didn't wake me up this time. Where that dog at?
I think we actually covered it though before, Tom. We played it.
Really?
Yeah, it was the if all white people just disappeared conversation.
Oh yeah. Well, you know. Well, oh yeah, I remember we did play that one before.
Yeah.
Well, whatever. Still can't help but review it again. That was some feelings. that was some feelings right there. What the hell? Okay, that's not one. Let's delete that one. All right. Mayo, I'm gonna give you the choice. Shooting at the police officers. This one is called Father Had a Vasectomy. Another father had a vasectomy.
And wound up with a brand new baby.
Yeah, $300 per month for child support for 3 kids.
The 3 kids that he had with a vasectomy.
A mother gives up
Wow.
her kids to avoid paying child support. A Kansas case where a sovereign citizen, idiot.
Oh, is that what that the job of the judge?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Tenant gives her tenant the $6,000 in back rent and a PPO violation. You got choice. You got first choice.
Let's do father gets a
Vasectomy.
vasectomy. Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's shut this off. You're done. You're done, sir.
As you know, this shit gonna be lit.
All right, let's see. Let's go to. Well, there's 2 fathers want to have vasectomy. It doesn't really matter. Choose one of them. All right, let's go. They're quick too. What the fuck? Okay, there we go.
Interest of the child to revoke paternity. Do you understand, Miss Berger? What he's saying is that this child is not his. This is in the matter of Jennifer Marie Berger versus Ronald DeWitt Berger. Miss Berger is present in person, and Mr. Berger is appearing via Zoom. This is a motion by the presumed father to determine a child born out of wedlock. So the motion is that Mr. Berger believes that, he is the presumed father of the minor child, Ava Berger, age 3. A petition has not been filed to terminate the parental rights. The alleged father is Clint Gigax, and the mother is Jennifer Marie Berger. I'm raising this issue in an action for divorce or separate maintenance from Jennifer Marie Berger. And it is in the best interest of the child to revoke paternity. Do you understand, Miss Berger? What he's saying is that this child is not his. Yes, I understand. Okay. Want to raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? I do. Okay. And do you understand that there's a process we have to go through to make that determination? Because under the law, she is his child. I understand. Okay. And what I'm going to do at this point is order genetic testing, and you have no objection to that? And Mr. Berger, you have no objection to genetic testing, correct?
No, not at all.
Not at all.
Okay, and Miss McGrain, do I do this through Mr. Bruggeman's office, or do they have to do it separately?
They can contact Mr. Bruggeman's office for contact information, but because it is a private case, they cannot go. They do not have a 4D file.
Okay, so I don't have anybody we typically use. Okay. So you can go through the pediatrician, or you can contact Mr. Bruggeman's office.
Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt. I don't know anything about how to do that. I don't have money to do that. I don't know how to, I don't even understand how to do that stuff. So
it's a swab. Let me see here.
He can set it up and let me know, but.
All right.
It's funny that these hoes never got money to do a simple DNA test. It's not even gonna, if you go down to the goddamn, what is it, Dollar General, Walmart, CVS, what's the other one? Walgreens, I think it is. Maybe Walgreens. I don't even know what the CVS. Yeah, Walgreens. You can get one of them birth tests for fucking, what is it, $19? You ain't gotta set up shit. John the Baptist with the $2 super chat said, God works in mysterious ways and science is weak. And OG Do Dirty literally gifted 1 porch membership. Thank you, my good sir. I put that in there, true. Let's see who got it. Chartavia Matthews. Thank you for being here. Thank you for getting a membership. But yeah, I mean, God does work in mysterious ways with that. But I will say this. It ain't that mysterious. I mean, I understand that you can, that they can, the vasectomy can not take, but I don't know. What do you think, OG? Not OG. Mayo.
Well, the problem with the over-the-counter test
Mm.
is they're not certified, sir.
Yeah, I know.
That's the problem. I mean, you could do it on your own, and that could propel your court action.
Yeah.
That way, you'd be sure.
Yeah, well, that would be compelling evidence. I'll tell you that much.
Oh yeah.
Give to the judge, but look, I already did DNA test on my end. But to
I
make
think,
it official,
yeah.
I will let y'all do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think they should do DNA testing in the hospitals just to make sure that the babies don't get mixed up.
That's 100%. Every child should have a DNA test no matter what.
Yeah.
It alleviate half the thing. But here's the problem with that, right? You're taking money away from the state. Because without these,
I don't have a problem with that, sir.
Oh, not a problem. I don't have a problem with that either. But they don't have a problem with that. They don't have, because they they get money. No matter if the child's theirs or not, they'll get money off these child support cases, regardless.
Oh, yeah.
So it should be automatic.
Yeah.
Black Thoughts, what's your stance on this, my good sir?
Like you said, it should be done at the hospital.
Yeah. Plus, I think, what was it? I want to say a couple months ago. About 6 months ago. It should be automatic because fathers will never know if their child is theirs, regardless. They will never know. You're just trusting and hoping and praying that that's your child. So hoping and praying. Women knows who kids there is. That's theirs. Women know because it comes out of their body. But for the fucking man, you'll never know in life. You can take a great guess. There's no certainty in this day and age if you're the father of a child at all. So I
don't think there ever was.
No, there's not. There never really was. But the fact that we got the actual capabilities of doing it and it's not being implemented is ridiculous, because fathers, no matter who it is, father will never know if it's just their child or not. But I'll tell you what, if you ask for a DNA test, these women getting their goddamn feelings. You don't trust me? You don't trust me? All that extra bullshit.
If you're worried about taking it, you're giving me reason not to trust you.
That's a fact. But we don't look. It's frowned upon these days. It's frowned upon these days, which I think is retarded. But what can I say?
He's the one asking for it. I don't.
Is he the father?
Yes.
Okay.
He's only doing this because he's on his other affair again. So
There's no way I'm the father. I had a vasectomy 21
Well,
years
you know
ago.
what? It's
Oh, sir, 21 years ago.
A long time ago.
Sir. They have they always usually reverse themselves. That's what they said about vasectomies. You gotta, what is it, like every 5 years, you gotta go back and make sure it's still going.
They get tested.
Yeah, get retested. Like I think it was every 5 years.
Yeah.
To make sure it's still took.
Yeah, for live swimmers.
Yeah. So he could be the father.
It's what it is. So if you Google DNA tests, there are different services that provide it.
She said Google.
And
People go Google these days.
you just order the tests. And a legal paternity test, they send you somewhere to get the test done. So Mr. Berger, I can give you, if you just look up how to get a DNA test done for an infant, there's like a bunch of services online and so forth. All right.
All right.
And then I'm going to set a review date out for about April 29th at 2 p.m. just to verify what we came back with, and that should be enough time. So April 29th at 2 p.m. We will mail a copy of that to you, sir, and ma'am, I'll get you a copy of this, all right? So just have a seat on the bench behind you. And then, sir, when you get instructions, then let Miss Berger knows how to follow up, okay?
Can I let the friend of the court to let her know, because I don't contact with her.
You know.
We don't have any contact at all. I've tried to contact her.
Well, sir, if you want the baby to be tested, you need to contact her and let her know what to do.
All right.
Okay?
Yes,
so you figure that out. All right. So we'll see you back April 29th at 2 p.m. You know, it could take 30 to 60 days. I don't know. So I wouldn't wait on it. All right.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. You can also mail the information to her as well. All right. All right. Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
I think, bro, you the daddy. You are the motherfucking daddy. April 29th is or April 19th? I think it's April 19th, one or two. Hopefully they have updates. I want to see if he's the father. I'm invested now.
They shouldn't post these until they're completed.
Yeah. But John the Baptist with the $5 super chat. All right, John the Baptist said she has already done a DNA test. She knows she just can't afford for the results to be made public. You playing both sides of the fence right now, John the Baptist. Is he or is he not the daddy? Yo, that's the question right there. Is he or is he not the daddy?
Yeah. And how did she get the swab from the father?
Thank you.
My understanding that there was a medical procedure preventing Mr. Porter from bearing.
I don't even know what the fuck that was. All right, let's stop that one. Let's go on to the next one. Hopefully this one's way better than that one, because that was pretty basic. Oh yeah, I think this was a little bit better. She brings the child into court. Holy cannoli. So this one, mom gave birth and does not have the money to pay. That's not my baby. I had a vasectomy. So another one of these ones.
Months ago to the little one that you see her holding on the screen. She is not working. She does not have that type of money.
Versus April Porter.
This matter is before the court on the plaintiff's motion to show cause.
Is that Abraham Lincoln?
Yes, that is Abraham Lincoln. I don't know what the fuck.
God damn.
That shit is weird.
Honest Abe showed up in court.
No, we won't. We won't find out today. You got to wait till April 19th, which is 2 months away. Jesus Christ.
Damn.
But what's up, OG Do Dirty? How you doing? How your mama and them?
Shit, nigga around the corner with Miss Johnson them. What's up, y'all?
Chilling. I know a couple Miss Johnsons.
Yes, sir.
A whole lot of them. Hey, if you want to hit the link, John Baptist, it's open. Let me fucking pin that to the top. I still gotta find the damn. There you go.
Yeah, I'm over here laughing at Mayo ragging on Abraham Lincoln over here to the side. I didn't even see that. Look, I didn't see that nigga Mayo until you said something. I was like, oh shit, it is Abe over there.
Yeah.
Thank you, Your Honor. In this case, the case scheduling order required the parties to participate in mediation in the month of December. And as it shows on the Register of Actions, mediation was canceled by Mr. Brundage because the defendant did not, in fact, pay mediation fees prior to the mediation. She is in violation of the order of this court, causing failure to move forward with this case. And so we were asking that we could enter a default and then just simply proceed. There still has to be a ROPA hearing in this particular matter, which it could have been done a long time ago, but it still does need to be done. And then
what's a ROPA? Do you know?
No idea, sir.
Revocation of paternity?
Yeah, that might be it.
Yeah. I don't know. Her hair is straighter than a motherfucker, boy. Them bangs, she need to stop with them bangs. That old white lady looking crazy out here in these streets. Bangs was good in your day, Mayo. How many girls you know that got bangs in your day?
Oh, a lot, sir. You don't want to see my yearbook.
Yo, that
Bangs
shit.
and big hair, sir.
Yeah.
We could bring this to a conclusion.
Okay. Ms. Canfield, what's your response?
What up?
Thank you, Your Honor. Well, first of all, I very rarely see someone held in contempt of court or sanctioned for having the inability to pay a mediation fee. Ms. Thomas did not contact or communicate with me. If she had, her information in her motion would have been correct or corrected. She indicated at her belief that I had not responded to Mr. Brundage and apprised him of what was happening when in fact I did. And I have an email communication with him informing him that I had relayed the message to my client and she was going to just contact him regarding that payment. Since then, I have spoken and communicated with my client who has the inability to pay that mediation fee of $525 right now. She just gave birth several months ago to the little one that you see her holding on the screen. She is not working. She does not have that type of money to pay for mediation. Now, that having been said, I am happy, as is my client, to informally mediate that with Ms. Thomas and her client, but I don't think that, an inability to pay a mediation fee for somebody who just gave birth and is on maternity leave should necessitate an entry of a default judgment.
Don't they
I think that we ought to be able to
maternity leave?
negotiate this. I believe that the parties themselves have spoken and come to some tentative agreements that Ms. Thomas and I can discuss further and put into a consent judgment of divorce to enter before this court. And I would ask that the court deny the motion and allow us to continue to negotiate to resolve this matter.
What's happening with regard to the ROPA action?
Typically, the person that has the child that is not of the marriage is the one that brings that ROPA action, and it has not been brought by Ms. Canfield. My understanding is that when we were at the scheduling conference, well, it was actually at the first motion hearing, and another person from Ms. Canfield's office was in attendance. It was my understanding that they were going to be bringing that action, but I've heard nothing from Ms. Canfield since that. Well, and she wasn't here that day. I've heard nothing from her on this case at all.
Well, if she doesn't do it, Ms. Thomas, you're going to have to do it, or there's going to be an order entered, and he'll be declared to be the father. And
no, I understand
and he
that.
can pay for 18 years or more if he wants.
No, I understand that, but when I was told by counsel that they were going to bring it, I assumed that that was going to happen. And I've written a couple of emails to the gentleman, and I've not heard back, so I don't know.
Ms. Thomas, may I ask you who was present at that hearing?
I
You
don't
have
know
an
his.
attorney who's left the office.
It could well have been. I don't know. I have his name in my other part of my file, but I don't have it right here.
Regardless, Ms. Canfield, is your intent to proceed?
Fuck that. He needs a new fucking lawyer.
Yes,
she
sir.
ain't doing she ain't doing what she's supposed to be doing. How the fuck you don't know? That's the one thing a fucking lawyer should know is who the fuck they talk to in the other office.
Well, that and she's in her office. Go get the goddamn file.
Sir, you see that big ass computer screen in the background? Come on, sir. She's not a good
Sir,
lawyer.
Honest Abe can get up and get that file for her.
He's stupid.
He just sitting there doing nothing.
Yeah, that's a fact.
With
How
the
you gonna lose? You
ROPA
got
action?
Honest Abe
Or?
on your side.
Absolutely, Your Honor. We will get that filed.
Okay. My staff says Attorney Crow.
Thank you. That explains things, Your Honor. We don't have the best notations to the file sometimes. So I will definitely get that motion filed and we'll get that conducted.
Okay, well, let's do that. In the meantime, if the parties wish to get together to resolve the issues, if they feel that they can discuss the matters amongst them and get them resolved, then fine. If not, the court will take the motion. And I will take it under advisement and reserve any finding on that or Ms. Thomas's request for attorney fees in this particular matter, pending resolution of the case.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Your Honor, before we leave, we have a settlement conference this afternoon. Do we need to still be here for that now that with what we've just done?
No, let's proceed. We'll proceed on the ROPA action, and then we can again at that point that might get things resolved depending on the resolution of that. If not, then we'll set it for trial at that time.
Okay,
Thank you,
thank
Your
you.
Honor. Ms. Thomas, I'll be in touch.
Okay.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Angelique, does your client plan on appearing this morning?
I wasn't certain. I have notified her. She is aware. She did sign a stipulation. I can call her and see if she is available.
I mean,
We don't need to have her here, Miss Canfield.
Thank you. Good morning, Judge. Yes,
Good
we
morning.
agree that Ms. Thomas's client is not the biological father, and we've sent her.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
That's
He
why
wa-
Mama didn't show up.
That's a fucking fact.
Yep.
Holy shit! And this dickhead judge, oh yeah, so nah, bitch. She was over there patting that big-headed baby the whole fucking time. Now she can't show up to court. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, Mama didn't want to show up because he ain't the daddy.
That's a fact. Oh,
She embarrassed. She got caught red-handed in public.
yeah, that'd be fucked. That's so fucked up. And your lawyer got to come out. Well, he wasn't the biological father, but you know, the fuck out.
He ain't never held that baby.
Stipulation.
Yeah.
Ms. Thomas, did you
That's a
receive that
fact.
this morning?
I did not.
Okay, we have emailed it to you. It is signed by both my client and Mr. Ramiro Gutierrez III, who is the biological father, as well as myself. And it has
I told you. I said that looked like a black baby. Shit, I was close. That nigga dark brown.
Oh yeah, she was doing the pool boy.
Yeah. Oh, listen. The motherfucking lawn ninja. What are we talking about? It's like with the lawn ninja. That's why she ain't got no money. That good old hard-working white man over there getting babies pent on him, and he uglier than the motherfucker. Yeah, it's crazy.
as a signature line for yourself and your client. I just wanted to make the court aware that she agrees that Mark is not the dad.
Oh,
please let me call the case. Calling case 2023-1819 DM Mark Porter
Hey, she got
versus
that
April Porter.
fucked up look on
Today is
the
Monday,
lawyer
February
do.
12th, 2024 at 9:03 a.m.
This matter is before the court on the plaintiff's motion to determine child born out of wedlock. There was some discussion before we went on the record, Ms. Canfield, that she had sent over a stip signed by her client acknowledging that in fact the plaintiff is not the biological father. Obviously, looking at the time frame when the last sexual relations occurred and the birth of the child, he possibly could have been. Do we have any DNA testing in this matter?
I don't believe DNA testing has been conducted, Your Honor.
Is he a
but
part
it's
of the
my
sisterhood?
understanding that there was a medical procedure preventing Mr. Porter.
The fact of the matter is, this judge is trying to pin this baby on this good white man.
Well, I don't understand. He said this nigga just said, Mayo, by the time estimated, it can be his child. How? She just said, and everybody already know that it's a whole nother man's child. How you gonna put this on this man?
He wants to.
They get
This
that
judge
money.
wants to.
They get money out of this shit, dog.
Yeah, bro, but that ain't right. Bro, come on, not that.
Sir,
That's fucked up, sir.
You understand that there's places where motherfuckers had DNA tested they wasn't a father.
I understand that, sir, but you
had to pay child support.
I get that part, but bro, we didn't came past that, sir. We're you can't beat Dana. And Dana say something different.
Hey, Dana done said a lot of dudes wasn't the father, and they still had to continue paying child support. Yeah, Dana don't give a fuck about the child. Don't give a fuck about court, but court give a fuck about that money that they're gonna get from other motherfucking men.
That's a fact.
Yeah. You got somebody claiming to be the father. This guy had a and obviously the judge is just finding out he had a vasectomy.
Yeah,
that's the fucked up part.
This guy's been leaving that as his whole card.
Mm-hmm. Hey, y'all know? Yeah, I already know. Kingdom Mind. That's the first time I seen that shit. That black man had to pay child support, back child support, and everything else for a child that was not his, because the bitch who came out and said, "I just put his name because he's the only person that I knew," and they wouldn't stop the payment.
Yep.
Matter of fact, the man went to jail. This was all televised, bro. This was crazy.
I would have went to
It
jail
was
too.
televised. And the judges didn't give a fuck because they want that motherfucking money. Someone's gonna pay for this child, even if it's not. And the fact of the matter, the judge came out his motherfucker. I think it was Duke. Judge came out his mouth and said, what did he say? Oh, hold on. Let me get it in my head. Someone needs to be responsible for this child. If not you, then who? I said, wait a minute.
Hell no.
Wait a minute.
Somebody needs to be responsible for your death, Judge, and that's me.
That's a fact. That's a fact, Mayo.
Because I will snatch your life from you before you sign that fucking order.
Yeah, I'm over the counter. I'm over the counter like that black nigga. You hear me? I'm jumping straight over there.
That's a fact. And we got Locksmith German with a $2 super chat. He said, for the love of money. For the love of money. It actually works right, so that's good. One thing that doesn't work right is getting back to this screen right here. But that's okay. We working on it. Listen, I'm working on things, man. I'm trying to make shit work right. But thanks for the $2 super chat, Locksmith German.
Y'all see the production value. Come on now. Give your boy Tom, man. You nigga clowning, dog. Got the money falling on niggas' heads and shit. Got the big booms and shit. Yeah, man. Support, dog.
Yeah, thank y'all for the support. Yeah, this is some bullshit. This is for the love of money for real with this motherfucker. I want to hear what this judge has to say. 'Cause he already on some bullshit. And I think he part of the sisterhood.
That's a fact.
This attorney even like, man, I fucked up by taking this bitch on.
Oh yeah, she's even embarrassed.
Yeah.
Nigga A ready to go back to his grave.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
This his attorney, the dude's attorney over here, she got that bulldog face look on him, like she about to fall asleep.
No, I ain't gonna lie to you. The old girl down here at the bottom on the right, nigga, I keep on thinking she look like one of them characters off of Norton Hears a Hoot or whatever.
Yeah.
That's what she look like.
She is kind of Whoville-ish, ain't she?
Yeah, bro. I'm telling you, I don't know what it is, bro, but she look, she Whoville. Exactly.
It's her eyes and her lips.
Them Grinch people and shit. Man, you look weird.
You look weird.
From bearing any other children with his wife?
Okay.
That's correct.
Yes. Okay. Well, I understand that, but let's state in those instances, medical procedures are not always accurate. So the court is going to order that there be some DNA testing done. So court will have the matter done in that manner where we'll have the DNA testing. Once we get that done, then we'll set up for a Wednesday afternoon hearing at that time. So Ms. Canfield, I'll let you coordinate with Ms. Thomas to get the DNA testing done. And then once that happens, we'll set up for a hearing.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay.
Your Honor, all right,
Yeah.
so do you want an order prepared indicating that is question one? Question two is as far as payment of that DNA testing, is that the defendant's payment?
Yes, I'll have the defendant responsible for that. Ms. Canfield, you may want to check with Mr. Magnuson and maybe we can get something coordinated through.
Why did he has to pay for a DNA test? Bitch, you motherfucking ordering the shit. You pay for it. Matter of fact, make the bitch pay for it because she said it wasn't his child. This is stupid. We're doing extra shit for no goddamn reason. Extra shit. I mean, I'll gladly pay for it because I know it ain't my child.
And I'll bet you mom already did the drugstore DNA.
That's a fact. That's a fact. $20.
Oh, you know that happens.
$20.
You already know that happens.
400 goddamn dollars. Of course, I'm gonna pay the $20. This is great. So what they're saying is, no matter what they sign or have notarized or whatever, claiming that this person is the baby father, doesn't mean shit.
It don't matter. Well, it doesn't matter in the positive, only in the negative.
Only in the negative. Only in the fucking negative, and that's crazy.
And what you mean by that?
The court can do that at a
meaning that if it was said to be against him, she can come up and show, well, I have this birthday, this fucking DNA test showing that he is the father, and they'll be like, "Oh yeah, that's right. We ain't got to take DNA test. We'll certify that one, guaranteed."
Okay.
They wouldn't ask for another one, meaning
Yeah,
they take
they wouldn't issue one like he doing now.
yeah,
Okay.
and then force him to pay for it, even
Yeah,
though
that's the fucked up part.
he part of sisterhood.
Nominal charge.
Oh,
Thank
he's a
you,
piece of
Rana.
shit.
I
That's
know
a
that I believe she's residing out of state, so that might be
Oh,
the difficulty.
I think though, I think Mr. Magnuson has, I mean, we have other cases like that. I'm pretty sure that he can do it through the same DNA test company and still get that better price. So I think that will work.
okay.
Perfect.
Okay, coordinate that and then let us know when we need to set a hearing.
Thank you.
Okay.
He's the one asking for it. I don't.
Is he the father?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
He's only doing this because he's on his other affair again.
Shut up. That's bullshit. Ain't no motherfucking way. Let me see.
I'm telling you, these men are smart getting these undercover fucking vasectomies.
Yeah.
Very smart.
It shows which one of these bitches gonna motherfucking try to put them on child support. All right, let's go with
Yeah, they should be locked up, bro, for that shit.
Hang on.
Fuck yeah.
First off, women don't never get held accountable in the court system. What are we doing here?
No, I'm just talking about that's a foolproof way for justice, bro. Because there's no denying it. It's nothing that you can do. And if anybody do anything to try to make it come out in the wrong outcome, then they purge and they mess with evidence. Because if you think about it, like Mayo just said, if you go undercover, nobody know that you go ahead and do that, and you get the snip, and then you get into a situation like this, and even if the judges and everybody else is against you because of how you is as a person, even if they don't like you or not by your story or whatever, and they put that child on you, bro, that's you, and you have documents saying, bro, that you can't have them. Oh, bro, that's big money.
Here's the thing. Now you got to always get this shit tested. I think it's
Yeah, I
every.
understand.
I think it's every 5 years to make sure. But
Oh, I get it.
I just think it's bullshit that these motherfuckers the court system don't care. That's the problem. They don't
But
care.
they should though, bro, because if
Yes, we agree they should, but they don't. They don't give two shit.
How much money is wasted in taxpayer dollars filling up the courts with this bullshit that they could do in the hospital?
Facts.
Yeah. Yeah, like Trash Media Group said. They just seen the greenbacks. That's all they want. Man, listen, because every fucking time attorney, a fucking judge, and the prosecutor got to show up, that's money that most likely defense is gonna have to pay.
Oh, sir, I want to be one of them court mediators and friends of the court.
Yeah, because obviously they getting paid big loot.
I just think it need to be charges filed on people like that.
Oh, I agree with you.
People who do that to other people, you should be in jail, bro, because that's you destroying somebody's life.
Falsification of documents.
Yes, but exactly what I'm saying.
You know.
And
Now,
it's like him.
This judge right here, Judge Maurice. You thought that last judge was a part of sisterhood? I avoid this judge. I don't know why, but I do know why. I don't like him at all, at fucking all.
Yeah, you said that last time, but you didn't play his. You didn't play that nigga video. But yeah, you said that.
Don't like this dude because he's all woman. I mean, he's all for women. Like the woman could be in there saying, "Look, I had sex with 20 different dudes." Nah, he the father. He should have been there. And I swear, this chick said she was damn near a prostitute, and he still made that dude pay fucking child support, and it came out to be not his child. I don't like this dude. He in Texas. I don't like this motherfucker dog. I don't like this motherfucker at all.
I'll bet he was raised by a single mother.
I bet so too.
I bet.
Oh shit.
He don't know who
For
his
Al3,
is on
would
his
you be in
daddy's side.
agreement for child support to be set at $307?
For Al3?
Yes, ma'am.
Like 100 a piece?
$307 would be the child support amount that would be ordered. Is that what we're asking? Are you in agreement or disagreement with that amount?
I'm saying, is that like 300 per child?
We don't do
No,
per
it's
child.
Three total?
Yes. Whole truth and nothing but the truth, up God.
Yes.
We have here that the father was served in this case on October 4th, 2023, and has not entered a response and answer. We ask that we can proceed with the default.
Go ahead and proceed.
This is a paternity and a suit for modification. I will go ahead and take testimony from the mother. Ma'am, can you state your name for the record?
Tara Randall.
And ma'am, what are the names and ages of the children in this case?
Kaden Randall, 16. King Cameron Randall, 13. And Kyrie Randall, 11.
Did you and the father complete an acknowledgement of paternity for any of these children?
Yes, for the younger two. The oldest one, he had just got out of the penitentiary. And he didn't have a state ID, so they wouldn't let him sign the birth certificate.
All right, ma'am, let's get the names of the two children with the acknowledgement of paternity completed.
Kyrie Randall
How did
and
he
King
get pregnant?
Cameron Randall.
How did she get pregnant with him in
Okay,
prison?
and the one.
I don't know, dog.
It did take 9 months to grow a baby.
That's a fact, but she gonna come up with some type of elaborate story that it happened before he went in jail. He went in jail that long. He probably been up about 6, 8 months. He got out and he didn't have an ID, so he couldn't sign the birth. That's what she gonna come up. It's gonna be something, Mayo. You know it always happened like that.
Because his probation officer didn't make him get an ID, right?
Exactly.
All right.
One in which paternity has not been established. What's the child's full name?
Kaden Isaiah Randall.
And for Kaden, ma'am, is it your wish for the judge today to legally establish the father of the other two children as a father of this child?
Yes.
Is there any reason that any other person could be the father of that child, of your oldest child?
No way. He knows that's his son.
Okay.
It's just he didn't have a state ID, so he couldn't find the birth certificate. That was the only reason why.
Yeah. Also, he was
all right.
bitch.
And ma'am, are you seeking to be named joint managing conservator or sole managing conservator of these children?
So,
can you tell the judge why you and the father?
Say that again.
Are you seeking to be appointed a joint managing conservator with the father, where you both work together to make decisions over the child's life?
Oh no.
Or are you asking the court to be appointed sole managing conservator?
So.
Okay, who currently makes the day-to-day decisions regarding your children's lives?
The child.
Me.
Ma'am, are you in agreement with the
child do.
standard possession order regarding
Children time.
visitation for these children?
Yes, I'm okay with it. I know he's not gonna do it, but I'm okay with it.
And ma'am, are you asking the court for the exchange to be at the paternal or maternal grandmother's home?
Yes.
As agreed to by you and the party, you and the father?
Yes.
And ma'am, are you okay with the children's residence being restricted to an address within Dallas County or surrounding county?
Yes.
In Dallas.
Ma'am, to your knowledge, is the father of these children currently incarcerated?
No.
Your knowledge, is the father of these children's currently disabled?
No.
Okay. And ma'am, can you tell the judge what the father does for a living?
I'm really not sure. This is really like his first time ever having a job. I think he drives.
Oh my God. How the fuck do you not know who the father of your kids is? What if they work or not?
And it ain't like one kid. This is a kid that's 16.
No.
Her oldest.
Yeah, her oldest is 16.
He been slinging weight, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, I wasn't even gonna say it, Mayo, bro. You good? You good? That boy good.
Mama
He
know
said that nigga is his first job. Nigga, you're at 42. Nigga, you're
That nigga ain't doing nothing but slanging away. That's why that nigga went to jail. What are we doing here? You fathead ass bitch. This is why I don't like. Woo-wee.
I can see her.
I don't know for certain.
You working at the
Okay.
motherfucking chick.
What makes you think that he is a driver?
He mentioned something about getting his license, and I know at one point he made a comment to one of my kids that he was working at DHL delivering packets or something. But as far as him actually telling, we don't even talk, so we can't talk. So I don't know for certain. I just assumed.
I bet you
Okay,
did, bitch.
one moment. And you say he does delivering packages?
I think so. I don't know for certain.
Okay, when was the last time
he was
that you
working.
talked to him?
To have a decent conversation.
Just when was the last time that you would have talked to him?
I honestly don't know.
Your Honor, just a moment to recalculate support. The state had initially done it as based on a truck driver, professional CDL driver wages. So
Oh my God.
Oh, that's what it pause it, bro.
I don't know. I know he
Pause it, bro.
He said something about driving.
That's what it was. That's why she was so stunned when it first came on, dog. Do you see which this woman just did? She was about to get paid. Cause John the Baptist, you driving them trucks, you make money. She was about to get paid, but now they about to cut her money back, so she about to get $300. I want to know how much. I want to know how much it was at first.
What surprises me is they're making these rulings, and they got no evidence.
None.
That's a fact, Mayo. And where he at anyway?
He ain't decided to show up. He said, "Fuck them kids." And that ball.
Okay.
Well, where's the tax documents?
Yeah, something. They gonna need
W-2?
something. Hey, she's acting attorney general there, I guess.
Yeah.
Whatever the fuck it is.
She said, I was going off the estimates of a CDL truck driver. Well, ma'am, I was about to say something, and I wish John the Baptist would hurry up and pop up here. I'm pretty sure there's so many different CDL, different jobs. How can you qualify one when people drive from state to state, people drive in local areas, people drive across country, all that is different rates of time, at different rates of pay. So how can they just estimate that without knowing if the man even drive truck?
They don't even know if he's driving a truck.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, and the CDL database is searchable. Public knowledge.
Yep. I mean, they know his name. They know his name.
Yeah.
Why can't you look up and see what his tax information is going to be like? I mean, you are the attorney general. But you should know how to do it. It's not that fucking hard. This is ridiculous. And here's a court reporter. She need to say something. Hold up, bitch. What you doing? Hold up, bitch. What you doing? You know we can't do that. And this little dickhead fucktard is gonna be like, yeah, I think it's a good ruling. We're gonna. I bet she does. I bet she does $600 instead of $300. He gonna do $600.
He's gonna do $300 a kid.
Most likely.
He bet not.
I'm gonna say $600. I'm going with the middle ground. He gonna do $600.
He doesn't work at DHL anymore, but I don't know exact. I know he drives. Whatever he does, I know he drives.
What up, Nightish?
Because, like I said, he mentioned that to my kids.
You don't know shit.
Did he ever mention it to you, ma'am?
No.
All right, one moment. Ma'am, how are your
can't use
children
hearsay.
insured?
They have CHIP.
Do you have any private insurance available for them?
No.
And do you know if the father has any private insurance available for them?
I know he doesn't.
Do you know if he has other children?
All different.
That I know of, for sure, one. I know
Is that
one.
a-
One
that
may
other
be. Go ahead.
Is that other child a minor?
Yes.
Same thing I said,
Kayla
King the
Price.
Minor.
All right. I have recalculated
She has
the
4
child
kids.
support based on your testimony, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
Would you be in agreement for child support to be set at $307?
For all 3?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
No, this motherfucker's
Like
slinging
100
pounds in a
a
week.
piece?
$307 would be the child support amount that would be ordered. Is that what we're asking? Are you in agreement or disagreement with that amount?
Ooh, we like money, bitch.
I'm saying, is that like 300 per child?
No, it's
No.
3 total?
Yes, bitch. Stop acting like you retarded.
Okay. What is the why are you in disagreement?
They're boys. They're they're in sports.
Oh my God.
They're constantly eating. They're constantly growing.
She said they're
Constantly eating,
poor.
constantly growing.
What? No, all kids are eating constantly.
I know, Tom.
What are we doing here, God? This is crazy. Oh,
Yeah,
I can't
boys
wait
are
to
cheap
talk about
compared
it.
to girls.
This is stupid, dog. Yeah, I woke up, little dog, little roof.
You say what, Vic?
This is
Look
insane.
at Vic. Look at Vic.
She looked like a messy bitch. That's a fact. That's a fact. This bitch said they're constantly eating, they're constantly growing, they play sports. No. This shit is crazy.
Yeah, they just gonna stay small. They gonna stay small. They gonna stay 5'5" forever, lady.
No,
okay.
They ain't Pomeranians, bitch.
You hear me, man? I was about to say that, man. Yo.
The Pomeranians still grow and eat. Goddamn, what we doing?
Not that much though.
That's true.
Everything is so expensive. One is about to graduate soon, and he's getting ready to do like all his other school activities. I just don't agree with $300 at all.
And ma'am, the state is asking that you keep your children on the government plan for medical. Are you in agreement to that?
Yes.
And the state is asking that the father reimburse the cost of that governmental at $84 a month. Are you in agreement with that?
Yes, that's fine.
You know that money's not coming to you, stupid.
No, one is in therapy.
Oh,
and I have to pay out of pocket for it.
Oh God, she put this kid
Understood,
in therapy.
ma'am. Just give me 1 second.
Damn.
You paying for that
Retroactive
therapy,
support.
bitch?
Are you asking the court for
Guaranteed.
retroactive support today, ma'am?
Yes.
Of course I am.
16 years
During
for
the last
retroactive
4
support.
years, have he provided any support to you?
No.
And how old is your youngest child?
11.
Okay. Based on that, the state is going to request a retroactive support judgment of $14,736 to be paid at 100.
Get the fuck out of here. This shit is stupid.
And there
Wait,
should
did
be a
they just give
lady
her 14? Wait a minute. Wait a
Yes,
minute.
sir. They're getting ready to give her.
Did they
14
just give?
grand in back?
And then he gonna have to pay. And he gonna have to pay an extra $100 on top of that's what she's about to say every month until that is paid off, including whatever his child support payment is. Is this what she's about to say?
Absolutely, sir.
Plus
Then punch this
interest.
bitch in her face.
Plus interest, sir.
That's fucked up, bro.
The white woman gifted a membership. Did that Vic Hart picked up the membership? Thank the cracker lady in the back.
OG Vic Damone.
Oh, let me get back to the screen. There we go. I hit the wrong damn thing. Thank y'all for gifting and supporting the channel. Even the white woman's out here throwing support in here for her jigaboo that she resides with and married 22 years ago.
This nigga crazy.
Oh, she said she's throwing. Okay, well, let me shut up then. Let me play my goddamn video. DNA test on all fun. Married or not, let's go. We already stated that. It should be a mandatory.
I know we say it all the time, but I'm just saying.
That's a fact.
It's not the right people aren't hearing it.
Dude, you would empty these courts.
Exactly. But it sure would straighten out the hoes that are running around living free, blaming the wrong dude and all that.
I will say this with that. This person, the dude, the father didn't show up to get railroaded. He should have showed up. Even if he showed up without a lawyer, I get it. A lot of people ain't got lawyers. And I know he hates court because he's been to prison. So I know damn well he don't want to be in a court. I get it. But in this case, you're gonna get fucking railroaded. Anything dealing with the fake court, because everyone should know that goddamn child support or family court where this is usually held is a bullshit court.
That's a fact.
Because they're not even going off. This bitch ain't even going based off facts.
No.
Ain't going
No,
off.
they haven't listed one bit of evidence other than some third party fucking bullshit story.
And it's not even a third party, bro. It's coming from two people. One is from she said her child.
Yeah.
And her.
And she's never heard the guy say it herself.
Exactly.
Again, she don't even know if he's a motherfucking father.
It's
She
just
hasn't
all
had
type of
DNA
wrong.
test on neither one of them.
No, and you know that oldest one, while he was in prison, ain't his.
This is crazy.
It shouldn't be allowed. No dude should be allowed to, I don't care their age, their status of the relationship, nothing. No dude should be allowed to sign a birth certificate unless, why can't they just throw a DNA test in there? What's the big deal? I don't understand. Oh,
Because
you don't trust
if
me,
mom
bitch?
ain't
No,
been
I don't.
fucking around, if mom ain't been fucking around, she ain't got nothing to worry
Exactly. She doesn't have a problem with it.
Keep in mind, I'm with you. That's what happens when you don't show up for court. That's a fact.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying. That this part right here is all his fault.
Yeah,
whether you have a
can't
lawyer or
ignore this
not,
shit.
show up and say something. Show up and say something. Nah,
pull up,
bitch.
nigga. You pull up with that. You pull up with that. You pull up with that job. You getting paid $8.50 at, nigga.
You don't know. You show up with no job at all. I quit yesterday.
Uh-huh.
What are you talking about? I quit 2 weeks ago. Where they fired me. Now what? Now what she gonna get?
She won't be getting no 14. Day that much.
Oh no, they'll still make him pay back child support. But what she gonna have to jump through more hoops, and so is this fucking stupid attorney general gonna have to jump.
I don't believe she is, sir. I don't believe she is. I don't believe they will have to if their story come up as we thinking in our head that nigga she also for what 17, 13 and 11 and then whatever the other child is for all these for 7. Okay, for all these years you didn't have to worry about this. You just stated in your first statement that this is his first time getting a job. Well, if this is first time getting a job for 17 years, I'm pretty sure the little nigga had Jordans. You had every goddamn custom purse there was and all this other stuff. How could you get back pay for something like that?
That's the nigga bitch attitude.
Yeah, I know.
And the fact of the matter is, again, none of these.
Cause she never said one time, bro, that the nigga wasn't supporting her, bro, the whole time.
No, she did state that he's never made payments.
No, not the payments. I'm just saying, like she ain't putting him down, bro, to the fact where he wasn't there taking care of doing anything. She just wants the money. She got upset, bro, when she found out that it wasn't gonna be $300 per kid.
Oh yeah.
When she found out it was just gonna be $300, that's when the problem stepped in. Now you throwing extra stuff on top of your lies that you already told about. He was a trucker. Then you went from now he just a DL driver. Well, okay, well hold on real quick. Well, even she calculated, now she calculating you back up. Now you want to throw that your kid is on that he has therapy. So now one kid has therapy. Now what is the other ones going to need? You see what I'm saying? Because she's saying that her money is going too low. She's trying to figure out a way to calculate it on up without him being there. And without his information, it's basically they can just say whatever they want to say and make it happen.
Hey, this is what happened. This is what Minnesota Pot would have done to go to get day.
That's facts. That's a fact. That's exactly what happened. But he got smart. He found him a bear, and he did right.
Listen. This shit. What the locksmith term said. Only if you do biz with a third-party state agency, a man doesn't have to do biz nor forced to by any court. Men don't know this, so they fall for it and sign. Now
he was answering her saying that's what happens when you don't show up for court. And I wish he sometimes, when he knows a lot about a subject, I wish he could come up and explain, because he has a lot of life experience information to share. But sometimes he can't.
What? He said, hold on. When my dad got on disability, they sent my mom papers that she was being sued by the state for back child support on their 5 kids. Damn!
Yep. Oh, yeah, if you get on disability?
I'm getting that money, bitch. We getting that shmoney. They were married for 35 years and she never worked. Yes, sir. Get that shmoney.
How is that? Hold on. How is that even possible? What in the world? If she never worked, they were married for 35 years. They had 5 kids. He went on disability because obviously maybe he got hurt or whatever. And they're going to sue the mom for I don't even understand. That's crazy.
As they should.
Because she had the ability to work.
Just playing cock.
Hey, why don't you go on disability, right? Sue me. And then, I mean, we live in the same house, but I mean, maybe we can.
It was a clerical error.
Tom, all you got to do is live in that trailer out back officially.
That's a fact.
Oh, that's crazy.
Just throw an A or a B on the.
Actually, in the front on the side.
It's under the pole barn, Mayo, but it does have hookup for everything. Somebody could technically live in.
Yeah,
it's
And
got
just put an A or a B on the address.
No, sir. No, sir.
That nigga Tom, hey, Kyle, that nigga Tom gonna plug a cord up to your house and steal your electricity while he out there
No,
in his
it's already
shack.
plugged in. No, it's already plugged in. It's the RV.
I
It's plugged in.
go out there and cut that shit.
Running water. It's got running. It's got its own sewage.
Drain.
Drain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's got everything.
You hear me? That's nice.
But
Yeah,
nobody want to live out
we have
there.
a front septic in the front yard.
Yeah, just for that.
We have a side septic that we don't even know where it fucking goes to, but the plumbers
That's a whole
came
nother
out and
story.
told us that we have another septic somewhere in the yard, and then we can't even find where it goes. But whatever.
Nobody knows where it is.
They
But
didn't send.
downstairs
They
somehow
didn't
is
send the
hooked up to
robot.
it.
They did, but the fact of the matter, the robot got stuck in there.
Yep.
Oh,
They don't know where it go, but
Oh yeah.
everything
And
goes.
that's an old PVC system. That ain't no metal.
So we have a brand new one. Like the seller had to put a brand new complete system in before we bought the house.
Yeah.
That was a stipulation. So they did. So, but they replaced one that was in the same spot. So that other one, no one knows where it is. What we don't know.
Yeah, it's weird.
No one knows.
I think it goes out to the ditch, but that's just
That's what I think. That's what I think. Which is whatever. Okay.
yeah, that's cool.
Dude,
Yeah.
dude, flush a bunch of get powdered dye.
Yeah, that would be.
So it's really concentrated.
Yep.
And flush that shit.
See where I'll come out at.
I think it's going out to the ditch. I promise you it goes out to the ditch.
Well, if it do, bro, it ain't nothing wrong with that, bro. Because by the time
we
it
don't
hit the
care.
grass and all the other shit, it's gonna soak up most of it. Then when the rain come up and fill through and it moves bro, it's gonna be regular water by then.
You think I give
The
a shit
ditch is
about
a runoff
Yeah.
water anyway. It's real
Yeah, that's
deep.
what I'm saying. So it don't even matter.
What do you
We don't
think?
care.
Listen, let me tell you something. Where do you think our washer go to?
This nigga.
Oh my God. Look, we have the best situation for that.
Listen, I
Yep.
said, why do we need to be filling up our septic tank when there's a hole in the wall? Let's run some PVC to this hole down here, stick this in the hole, and guess what? It's going to shoot out to the.
Yeah, I get you.
All those phosphates out of your septic.
Yeah.
Yep.
What are we doing here? Because that means I would have to get it drained more too. I'm like, I'm not paying for this shit. No sir.
That's retarded. Just wasting money.
Yeah. Yeah, and you don't want to be pouring bleach water into your fucking septic system.
Exactly. Let's get back to this bitch not wanting more than $300 per goddamn month.
And $40 a month. Are you in agreement with that?
Oh, no.
And what's the reason you disagree, ma'am?
Because I've had to pay for everything on my own, and just everything. The sports alone, they play for AAU basketball. That's a lot. The uniform, the traveling.
Do they have to?
I have not received anything.
Okay, ma'am. And last issue is, has there been any family violence between you and the father?
Yes, no physical. It's just a lot of threats.
Oh my fucking.
Okay, when's the last time that he made a threat to you, ma'am?
A year ago.
And when he threatened you, what did he say?
Where's our violence?
Actually, no, this year. This year he said that he was gonna give me beat up and have it recorded on Facebook and so somebody could go live. Earlier this year, he said that he hoped I die or he was gonna shoot me. Then he said that he was gonna have me shot. That was last year. He threatened my son and told him he was gonna beat him up. So it's been a lot of verbal.
Do you think he's gonna carry out these threats?
In my heart, I don't want to believe that he will, but I just feel like the way the world is now, I never know.
He should.
Does he own a weapon, ma'am?
I'm not sure. He probably does. I don't know.
Oh.
And ma'am, knowing this, you're still in agreement or still proposing a standard possession order?
Yeah, I don't think to my younger two kids, he wouldn't do anything to them. He just have so much anger built up towards me and the oldest.
Because it ain't
Anything else you
his,
would like to tell
and he
the court
knows it.
regarding any of these issues?
No.
Your Honor, I pass the witness. I ask that you accept the state's proposal of a minimum wage presumption based on the mother's testimony, and we ask a ruling for family violence, a non-disclosure, and what is in the best interest of the child as far as visitation.
No.
Are we doing a default judgment establishing that he's the father of the oldest child? I'm not making a finding of family violence, but I am granting Ms. Randall's request for non-disclosure. Ms. Randall be appointed sole managed conservator, standard visitation, and government medical for health insurance. I have to base child support not on the expenses of the children, I have to base it on the evidence of what we have as far as what he earns. So I understand that your children cost a lot of money. I fully understand that, but that's not a basis for me to increase child support. We don't have any evidence of his income. In fact, you have no personal knowledge of his income, and the only thing you've heard is through the children. That's the really kind of hearsay, so there's really nothing I can really use to say that he has a
pinpoint anything.
So child support is set at $307 a month, medical support $84 a month, retroactive judgment of $14,736. I'm ordering him to pay that at $140 a month until paid in full. That will accrue interest, so the longer it takes for him to pay it, the more it will increase.
100 months.
Let's get us started here with getting some money into you since you haven't had much support. Let the Attorney General's office try to do that, and if they can find out, or you find out personal information that you can use, then you can also ask for it to be modified to increase it. But I can't base it on what somebody else has told you. You need to have personal knowledge or something in writing that can show us that what he earns. All right, the Attorney General's office will draft an order and email you a copy, and then they'll work on collecting that. You are done with court. You can press leave on the Zoom to exit out. Thank you.
I told the enforcement officer he will not pay this money, and I just
don't know how she got retroactive of $14,000. That's crazy.
Nigga, they just sit here and go ahead, Mayo.
And I mean, you got to blame the guy for not showing up.
Yeah, that's true.
In the end, but how can they do this with no evidence of employment whatsoever? They don't. He may be disabled and she don't know.
They base it off him having earned the minimum wage, even though this motherfucker he has never had it. This is why motherfucker, you know what? This is why motherfuckers don't work.
Oh.
That's the reason why motherfuckers don't work.
Yeah. And the family violence shit. All right, he threatened you. Did you call police? Do you have a police report?
Yes.
What's the report number?
Easy to fucking.
It didn't happen. Yeah.
I'm not even thinking about that. I just got pissed off because they just gave this nigga an extra 9 years. Then they're extra 9 years, bro, on top of the 18 years that he already got to pay. When he stop at 18, well, one of them's already about to stop at 18. He still got to pay $149 for 9 extra. Nigga said 100 months, son.
Plus, don't forget.
Interest.
Plus interest.
God dang.
So that 100 months is now 150 months. Unless he gets that shit paid off fast.
Unless he kill that hoe. If he kill that hoe, he ain't got to pay. Or have her killed.
What's cheaper?
Having that hoe killed?
$20 worth of crack? Or $14,000 in back child support with interest?
I'm gonna tell you what's quicker.
Just saying.
A $14 $25 insulin shot to the neck.
That's a fact. That's crazy, bro.
That's crazy.
And she got a nice check coming to her too. They about to send her 14,000, bitch.
Receipt.
And it's about to be gone in a month.
It's considered a gift. Wow, that's crazy. Kingdom minded. That's crazy.
What?
Anything outside the friend of court is considered a gift. Woo-hoo-wee. They hate men in Michigan. Hell no.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Ain't no motherfucking way.
That's
all right.
insane. That's fucking insane.
Yo, I'm telling you, let's see what this. Let's watch these batshit crazy white women. I'm tired of looking at the jigaboo.
I'm telling you, man. Marriage ain't got one fucking benefit for men nowadays.
They didn't even say that they were married. It'd be different if they were married.
Neither's dipping your wick without fucking protection. Got no benefit.
Bro, why? Why? It don't make shit. This is why they motherfucking young men nowadays is not fucking with these hoes.
No.
They see the shit that their fathers done went through. They like, oh hell no, ain't no motherfucking way. Oh, I got it on mute.
You literally lost everything you used to get in marriage as a man.
See what the judge thinks.
We are here in the case of Angela Taylor versus Paul Colby II, case number 23-10503 PP. This hearing is being recorded on Zoom and live streamed on YouTube.
And this matter is before the court this afternoon. This is the time and place scheduled for a hearing on whether or not Mr. Colby violated a personal protective order entered by this court. It appears back on in Her Honor about November of last year. Now, I had met with the counsel before the protective order before the hearing today to kind of get a sense of what's happening, as I often do. And a couple of things of concern have come up. The first is an order of Judge Komet, referee Komet, that was signed and countersigned by me. Looks like, or at least filed in my court file here, November 13th, 2023. It is captioned an order dismissing the motion to terminate the personal protective order and leaving the personal protection order in place, as if referee Kometz did not terminate the order at the time. However, I did read the body of the order, which states that it is ordered that the respondent's motion to terminate the ex parte personal protective order is denied, and the personal protective order shall stay in place for reasons stated on the record, period. And then next line underlined, this personal protection order may not be extended pursuant to MCR 3.707. As of January 8th, 2023, this case is dismissed nunc pro tunc, which is a fancy Latin for term meaning I'm dismissing it because I'm the judge. I don't know what Judge Kometz meant by that. It does say two conflicting things. In one hand, it could be read to say that this is supposed to stay in place and that the hearing could be conducted on these alleged violations. And in the second case, it could be read to say that he did away with it and doesn't want, he thought that the case in its entirety, including the protective order itself, ought to be dismissed as of January 2023. Unfortunately, it doesn't appear that either counsel were present at the hearing in front of Judge Kometz. And I'm going to have to reach out to Judge Kometz with a copy of the order and get his opinion on what he meant by that. So in any case, we're not going to be able to proceed today with the hearing on the violation until I figure out what Judge Kometz intended to do, and I approved by signing.
He said I'm dismissing it because I want to. It's crazy. They don't know what's going on with this other judge, and he has to answer for what this judge did or didn't say. That I would hate having to come behind another judge and try to figure out what the fuck they meant. That's insane.
What's insane
His
is that
order,
nigga won't
as I
just stop
almost
what he
inevitably
doing,
do,
nigga, and
because
give this
Judge
motherfucker a
Kometz
call.
demonstrates very sound judgment
Your
and
courtroom, sir.
practical ways of resolving these orders. Secondarily, counsel for the respondent, Mr. Colby, is Ms. Lopez. She raised the issue that there may be other proceedings that are ongoing in Mecosta County, where at least it appears that Ms. Taylor lives, and that may govern at least, along the lines of a custody order governing the child that were not initially disclosed when this order was filed for. If that's the case, I may make a finding today that this was void from the inception and just dismiss it in case that's not what Judge Kometz intended to do.
Excuse
back
me,
in
Your
January.
Honor. There is not a custody battle going on in Montcalm County.
All right, well, I'm going to take some testimony from you, but first, as an initial matter, let me ask counsel to place your appearances on the record.
Lauren McNabb on behalf of Angela Taylor.
Thank you.
Bitch on meth.
And Tamara Lopez on behalf of Mr. Colby.
Very good. And Ms. Taylor, since this was yours right off the outset, let me get your testimony on what's going on up in Montcalm. If you please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm that your testimony today will be the truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right. What are you aware of that's filed currently in the Montcalm courts?
There isn't anything in Montcalm courts.
Now, my impression was that at some point, both you and perhaps Mr. Colby filed for protective orders up there. What's going on with those? That's you, Miss Taylor.
I filed one in the end of October and it got denied.
Okay, and then you filed this one also the end of October? And I approved it?
Yes, because he's been damaging my property.
Well, I just look at what I read here. I don't find to make any factual findings, and that's why the other
And then
person
he's
has
been harassed. He's been coming to my work,
All right,
harassing
well,
me.
let's not get ahead of ourselves here. Let me get a little more clear picture about what's happening. So at the time you filed this, what was the status of your filing for a protective order in Montcalm County? Did you have them both at the same time that you asked for them? Did you ask for Montcalm and get denied and then file here? How did that work?
Yes, I filed in Montcalm and I got denied. So then I waited and then I went to Kent County.
How long did you wait?
Like 3 weeks later.
Okay. All right. And you figured, well, I got denied in Montcalm. I might as well try in Kent.
I was already in Kent County when I filed because I haven't been able to stay at my house because he damaged my property.
And your house is this, well, I mean, I know you've got some confidential information here I don't want, but is your house in Montcalm or in Kent?
Montcalm.
Okay, but you were staying in Kent and thus you thought, well, I'll file the motion the protective
Yes.
order in Kent. And at the time, at least you listed a address for Mr. Colby on Egner Street, Cedar Springs, Michigan, 49319, making it appear that he would have a Kent. Is that a right address for him?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Tell me about what the status of any custody orders involving the child that I wasn't even aware of when this was filed might be.
There wasn't any custody battle going on.
Is there a custody order in any court?
No.
That bitch lying.
So there's no order providing child support custody or anything like that for your son?
I pay child support.
Then you're probably doing that pursuant to an order.
Jesus.
But you don't think there's any court order that governs it in parenting time,
Bitch is
things of that
court
nature?
shopping.
No, I don't get Tristan. I don't even get to see Tristan.
So what's the kid got to do with this whole thing?
Nothing.
Well, now and then your daughter is also engaged. Is she an adult?
Yeah, she's 20.
Okay, so there's obviously nothing involving her. If there is an order involving Tristan, where does that come out of?
Montcalm.
Okay. You're just not aware of what the case is, or for that matter, if there is, I mean, was it pursuant to a divorce? Any idea?
We've never been married. Me and
Got
Paul
it.
Colby have never been married, and that's what he's been telling everybody, even the cops.
That you're married?
Yeah. And then
Hmm.
we've been together for 18 years and he's lived with me. No, he's never lived with me. All he keeps doing is lying to these courts. Because Judge Krieger even caught him out in a lie too.
Well, I don't know what Judge Krieger said. I'm just trying to get to the bottom of what mine is, and I'm certainly not going to conflict with anything that Judge Krieger found up there in Montcalm. After all, she is the county circuit judge for that county. And one thing us judges hate is to get orders that we don't know about the other court's order and we conflict with each other. So I'm trying to avoid that at all costs here, including with Judge Kometz. What's your perception of what Judge
Because I
Kometz
got
wanted to
lots
do?
of proof I could show you.
What did Judge Kometz
I can bring
intend?
it down.
No,
Like-
well, today's not the day for it. I still got to figure out what happened at the last hearing. What happened in front of Judge Kometz from your perspective?
He said he violated them.
Well, he wouldn't have found a violation. He was ruling on an objection to it. So you think he kept the protective order in place? He didn't dismiss it, but he just said you couldn't extend it any longer after it expires.
Yes.
Okay, which would still make it, potential to have a violation hearing as of today. I just need to double check with Judge Kometz and see if that's what he intended to do. Okay. Ms. McNabb, do you have any questions for your Ms. Taylor
No, Your Honor, not at this moment.
and Ms. Lopez?
Yes, Your Honor. Briefly, I'm holding up what's a order between you and Paul that was ordered of the court of Montcalm County in December of last year regarding your son, giving him sole custody. You don't recall that?
Full custody. We just went to court on this year.
Back yesterday.
You were just there yesterday, correct?
Yes. But we already went in front of a lady before we went in front of the judge.
But
Oh my
this
God,
case has been
this woman is
pending
just
since
fucking
2008. There's just been several hearings on and off throughout the years.
Yes.
Correct?
I don't even know what you're talking about from 2008.
Boy, they made for each other, bro. Them niggas look crazy as hell.
The
He
case
just
numbers.
continues to lie.
All right,
I'm asking
please let her ask the questions and then give your answer. Go ahead, Ms. Lopez.
You must have filed for child support in 2008 or something because the case number is 2008. Do you disagree with that?
Yeah, now I understand what you're saying. Yes, I filed child support in 2008.
Okay. And yesterday you had a hearing regarding this matter, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. And you did not disclose that on your petition for protection order when it asked you, are there any other pending actions regarding the parties?
There wasn't anything.
Wasn't there a PPO that Paul took out on you?
Because Cora had Tristan when all this stuff went down in
Ma'am?
June.
Ain't even listening.
Did,
She is
did Paul take
retarded,
a
dude.
PPO out on you?
Yeah.
Her IT.
No.
You didn't have a hearing on November 1 with Judge Krieger regarding the PPO that she denied.
My PPO was already in place. I had one on my daughter that I went in
No.
front of the judge.
On Wednesday, November 1,
For real.
you
But why
appeared
is she
before the
going to
judge
court?
regarding a
This
personal
woman is
protection order.
insane.
You don't.
Look, she don't remember nothing. She got that
No.
Oh, dude, she either got a room temperature IQ.
Can someone explain why they're in court? Because I am so confused.
Kai, I'm on the same level you on.
I don't
She
understand.
filed a protective order against him in retaliation for him filing one against her.
And that's what this hearing is?
In another county.
Yeah.
It got
Oh.
denied. So she moved to the neighboring county and filed again. And it got approved.
Yeah.
Well, her and him look like they belong together.
I'm telling you, they match made in heaven. This nigga is squeaking,
That's
and
Bethany
squeaking and
and
squeaking
her
back there.
man, Metastic or something. I don't even know what's going on. I don't know.
Don't recall that.
He's terrible.
And you told the
Against
judge.
Paul, but Paul
Yeah.
never had one on me.
It says Paul Colby petitioner versus Angie Taylor petitioner.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh my
So there were
God.
at least 2 pending cases.
But my paperwork was put in way before
She
that.
beyond dumb, Mayo.
Oh, I know.
So I have no further questions, Your Honor.
Yeah, no, okay, all right. Any follow-ups, Ms. McNabb?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, well, what it's succeeded in doing is thoroughly confusing me as to where this case should or could currently stand. I will say this, if there were pending actions, be they custody actions, support actions, or pending personal protection orders, and they weren't disclosed when this was filed as of October 23rd, 2003, and I find that I will dismiss this void ab initio, which is another fancy Latin term meaning as the minute you filed it because it contained a lie. So I'm going to go back and research the relevant court files. I'd invite either party to submit portions of the relevant court file to the church, the court. I will make those determinations and determine whether or not this order should be allowed to stand in the first place. At the same time, I will still contact Judge Kometz and see what his intention was, whether it was to leave it in place or not. Once I've sorted all that out, whether there is an order or not, and whether it remains in place and enforceable, then perhaps we'll set up another hearing on the alleged violations of the protective order. In the meantime, if Judge Kometz indeed, intended to leave this in place until its stated expiration date, which is April 24th of 2024. The smart thing on your part, Mr. Colby, would be to obey that protective order so as to stay out of any potential legal jeopardy between now and then. Given the fact that, I still may hold a hearing on 3 prior violations, we don't want to add any more sticks to the proverbial fire, as it were. So in that case, why don't we treat it like it's in place until I issue an order clarifying the situation. I will do that after reviewing submissions of the parties. Any submissions of the parties are to be done within 1 week of today, which by my math would make, what is it 1 week from today, Lisa?
1 week from today would be February 2nd.
Any submissions by the parties to be submitted to the court no later than close of business February 2nd, 2024. I'll review transcripts, filings, whatever you've got to verify the dates in this matter, and I'll make my ruling after that. If I need another hearing, I will notice it up, and then I'll let you know if there are to be additional hearings to follow. In the meantime, I'll email Judge Kometz and ask him to clarify what he meant in his order. Anything else we need to place on the record at this time?
Yes, Your Honor.
Well,
Where
let me
do
go,
I
Ms.
bring the
McNabb first.
paperwork to?
Your Honor, I just would like to place a general objection to dismissing the PPO on the record.
Very well. And Ms. Lopez?
No, I'm in agreement with the objection, obviously, and I will provide the paperwork to the court.
Very good.
I'm gonna do the dismissal.
And Ms. Taylor, you had a question.
Where do I bring my paperwork to?
You can submit it to my chambers. You can either email it if you have electronic copies to Lisa, and she'll gladly give you the email address, or you can mail it to me at 180, or you can deliver it to the courthouse, to the clerk's office, 180 Ottawa Northwest. Attention, Judge Rossi.
Okay,
And
can she just email that to the
anything
address?
that you submit, make sure you submit a copy of it to both Ms. McNabb and Ms. Lopez, so that we're all on the same proverbial sheet of music as I'm deciding this. So make sure you get copies out to the other parties, be it electronic or paper. Just make sure everyone else knows what is being submitted to the court, so we're not having another Latin term, ex parte conversations. That means a conversation with the judge without the other parties present. Not allowed to do that either. So, all right. So do submit the paperwork to me within the next week, however you're able to do it. And Lisa, if you would stay on and give Ms. Taylor your email, that'd be great. With that, we're concluded.
There's no resolution to this shit either.
That was ridiculous.
White people in their
Just a
natural habitat.
confusing thing.
That bitch.
Look,
is
even
meth
Mayo's tongue tied. Mayo's like,
She is meth addled.
Yeah. That was two
Wait,
meth addicts.
Yeah.
All right, now we got
With her footloose headband.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the matching strings on the sweater.
Hey, my wife used to wear those things.
No, I wore the ones for the wintertime that covered your ears.
Oh, whatever. Same thing to me.
No, it's not the same thing. They're like earmuffs but cute in a headband.
Oh my God. Hey, you know
that's
what's funny?
classic 90s Massachusetts, sir.
Yes, sir. I agree with you. But here's the thing. Last night, this cracker went to the car talking about she was cold.
Excuse me, they were metal bleachers and I had yoga pants on. I was freezing. And my truck was parked right next to the bathrooms. I parked right where I could access my truck at halftime.
Here's the thing. If you needed a chair, I had a chair in my truck.
I forgot all that. And I wasn't about to interrupt your rage events to be like, hey, do you have a bleacher chair in your truck?
Get out of here.
I just went to my truck. I sat there for a few minutes and I grabbed my hoodie out of there and I sat on it for the second half.
I was just checking, you know what I'm saying?
But I was still cold.
Yeah, it was cold out there. I ain't gonna lie. It was cold.
Okay. Go. You hand me my screen box.
Now go free. Brownstown, Ann Arbor versus Ivana. Is it Moroji? And Philip Moroji. If I got that last name right. I don't know if I did.
Marogi.
It's Morogi?
Yes, sir.
Hold on a second. Okay, you're right. Anyway. Okay. Good morning.
Good morning.
And your name, ma'am?
Ivana.
Okay. And I got the first name wrong too. It's Ivana.
Man.
Just not having a day.
Dude, he is already smitten with
this
her.
This is a non-payment of rent. What's the claim in this case?
A total due with court costs, Your Honor, $6,655.90.
Say again, I'm sorry.
$6,655.90. $55.90.
All right. And ma'am, how are you going to get that paid?
I have applied for rental assistance with the Michigan Department of Health and Human Services.
Okay, so you did you file the paperwork with the court saying that you had applied for assistance?
I have not yet.
Okay, well, when did you apply for that assistance?
On the 9th of February.
On the 9th?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so when was our hearing? So you did it on the same date as your last hearing?
Yes, Your
Is
Honor.
that correct, ma'am? All right. Somebody will need to get to the court at least to fill out the paperwork, give us a tracking number. But that's not going to even come close to covering this balance. I mean, even if they give you all of the assistance, it's not going to cover the balance by any stretch of the imagination. Have you applied anywhere else to?
Not yet, Your Honor.
Okay. Have you contacted Hawk?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. Is there a reason why you haven't done that, or?
Well, for the last hearing, I was not given a meeting ID, so I wasn't able to come to the last hearing, and I was given no information regarding the last hearing as well.
So hold it. So you were not present at the last hearing?
No, Your Honor.
Was Philip?
No, Your Honor.
So nobody was present.
We were given no information on the meeting.
Got it. Okay. All right. Well, here's what I'm going to do then. Is there any money that can be contributed toward this rent or no? I mean,
Yes, towards the beginning of March.
What do you mean?
I can
nigga
pay the
$200.
difference towards the beginning of March, Your Honor.
The difference?
Yeah.
Okay, you got to help me here. What do you see as the difference?
She's relying
I'm
on
not
her
quite
tax
sure. I'm
refund.
still waiting. The application for the rental assistance is still processing. So I'm trying to figure.
Okay, I got
out.
that, but so you're telling me at the beginning of March, how much are you intending on paying?
$200.
Hopefully the entire balance.
Okay.
I think she's going to get that from that rental.
So let me ask this question. DHHS might give you, if it's just the two of you, maybe around a $500 figure. Okay. So that would mean with the numbers I have now, you'd have to come up with about $6,100 plus dollars.
And then, Your Honor, with March rent, it's almost another, it is going to be over another $2,000 will be due at that point.
Got it. Okay. But I was right. Let me just operate off February numbers right at this moment. But so, ma'am, are you telling me that you have $6,100?
By the beginning of March, I should have $6,100.
What, was 16 or 61? I don't think you heard it right.
When you say the beginning of March, you got to help me here because I want to try to help you save your house.
Oh, she waiting on the income tax check.
I'm not clear. I understand what you mean that you'll have that. Are you expecting a check or something, or what's going to happen at the beginning of March?
I'm going to be receiving assistance from outside sources.
Gotcha.
Oh,
Okay.
her OnlyFans is going to
somebody's going to help you get your rent caught up.
Correct.
Her OnlyFans is kicking in.
Okay.
Oh, okay. That makes sense, Mayo.
So when is that going to happen?
I would say earliest by the beginning of March, Your Honor. I'm not quite sure the exact date.
She probably got the money on her now. You smiling too
beginning of
hard.
March is pretty
How
vague.
much is your how much is your March rent? How much is your monthly rent?
2,000.
It's around 2,100, Your Honor.
I knew it. I knew it, nigga. That boy
Okay, so
good.
here's gonna be the problem. Ma'am, that and you got about 2,100, and I'm just ballparking it here. What I'm gonna have is I'm gonna have about $8,700.90, about somewhere 8,800, let's just say, owing come March 1st.
Okay.
So are you telling me that that's going to be paid March 1st?
Yes,
The March payment's going to be paid on a separate card, Your Honor. I'm just trying to catch up on the rent that I'm owing.
Mm-hmm.
She's putting this shit
I
on
got you.
credit cards.
I'm hearing you.
Oh my God.
But let me ask you this then, man. The 66 or 66 55.
Just say 60. Say 6,100, bro. Don't say 66.
What
You fucking
date do
yourself
you
up.
think you'll have that paid by?
I'm going to ballpark and say by March 1st, Your Honor.
By March 1st?
Yes.
Okay.
Makes no fucking sense.
Let me ask you this. Is there any way that can be paid by the 29th of February?
I can work on it.
Oh yeah.
All right, ma'am, understand this. I mean, because as I'm listening to this, it sounds to me like you got some plan. I'm not entirely clear what that plan is.
Yeah, Kingdom Mighty.
To try to get this
She in
paid.
school, all right.
But then you're going to have March come up. You somehow have it worked out where you're going to do that. But what I'm inclined to do at this point is, I mean, theoretically, I guess I don't have the foreman, but theoretically, she's entitled to the state till the 23rd.
I mean, I would have to object to that, Your Honor, since it hasn't been filed, but,
Yeah, I know, but
I mean, Your
yeah,
Honor, the last payment that my client received on the account was $2,100 back on December 15th. It's been 2 months since my client's received any payment. The last time that these defendants were current on their rent was back in October. They paid $2,051.95 on 10/5. It brought them down to a zero balance. Based on the statements that Ms. Morogi is making here today, there's serious doubt that there's a solid plan to get this paid up. There's just vague mentions of I'm going to get assistance from outside sources, no specific dates mentioned, intent to try to get it paid by the 1st of March, but there's no solid plan here. And given the balance that's currently due and what will be due as of that date, I mean, it just damages my client to put faith in the vague plan that Ms. Morogi has set forth.
here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to grant a judgment to the plaintiff, finding no tribal issue in the case. I'll issue it by default as to defendant 2. For the amount requested to $66.55.90. A writ will issue the 29th of February. So, ma'am, here's what I've done. I'm going to grant a judgment to the plaintiff for the amount that they're claiming now before March clicks in. That's why I was trying to see if you could have that money paid so I could try to do something without a judgment. But what this does is this limits the amount you have to pay. You have a plan for how you're going to take care of March. So if you get this amount taken care of for February, then you'll be caught up and then you can deal with March. Otherwise, what would happen is, and I'm not going to the 1st on this because you'd be at like $8,800 and just in a larger hole. So that's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah,
I'm gonna issue that judgment. Then, but a writ won't issue till the 29th. So ma'am, I'm gonna encourage you that if there are
So what's going on is she's living outside of her means, even with her boyfriend or whatever the fuck they want to call each other. So they're paying $2,100 a month for no, this is only 3 months. They're 3 months behind. And then they got court costs for fucking having to so that brings up another what $400 or $500 on top of the fucking
And late fees.
62. Yeah, late fees and all that other shit. I mean, you think about this. You're literally living outside your means, bitch. You wasn't throwing that pussy in a circle enough for him.
Well, and what this is gonna do, right? They're gonna have to start this fucking process over again March 1st.
Yep.
The bitch is doing this shit on purpose.
Yep, she is.
And then it's gonna take another 4 months.
Yep.
And this judge is just smitten with this woman.
He started that up, but that nigga needs to stop using that black gel on his head like that, slicking his hair down. That nigga wild.
Stop it. Leave that old
She
man
smiled
alone.
at him and that boy perked right up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What? As he should be smitten with that ugly, big, four-headed bitch. Anyway.
or
I
other
wanna hear what
places or other
what the
people
plan
that
is.
are going to help you.
I want to know what the motherfucking why the guy didn't show up.
I mean, they got the same last name, so they're most likely married.
Oh, that's probably right. That's right.
With this, that you get to them and tell them that you have till the 29th to get it paid.
Okay. Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Are you kidding me? Oh my God. You have got to be kidding me. What
They said
is going on?
she got to the fucking 29th of February, then they gonna not do it, and then he might do a writ after that though. If they don't have it paid on 29th.
Shit, I doubt if he
Yeah,
do
but
it.
it'll only be for that amount, Tom.
Yeah, you're right.
Then the defendant's got to fucking or
Then this is gonna be automatically $2,100 in arrears because March 1st
on a
that's when we
new
lose.
case.
Yeah,
on a new case.
Yep.
Yep. Whole lot of bullshit.
Yep.
Yeah, well, they got tennis rights, sir. I need to stop being hateful towards it.
I would not be a fucking landlord in today's world in a lot of these places.
It's too much. It's too much.
I'd wind up just hiring a bunch of crackheads with baseball bats to go in and kick them the fuck out.
That's a fact.
Yeah, he does look like Danny Glover. Mayo, this one's for you. I want you to tell me, is he a sovereign citizen or not?
Oh, he's never going to admit that, sir.
I'm not asking your expertise. Sir.
Counsel, state their appearances, please.
May it please the court, this state appears by Jill Gillette, County Attorney.
Are you Antonio Manuel Perez Beal?
Oh, this is
Yes, sir, I am. Yes, Your Honor, I am.
All right, Mr. Perez Beal, do you have an attorney?
No, I do not. But I do believe I have the right to face my accuser. And on the record and for the record, and let the record show.
Okay, Mr. Perez Beal. This is your first appearance. You are charged in count 1 with criminal trespass, a class B non-person misdemeanor. A class B non-person misdemeanor is punishable up to 6 months in the county jail and a fine not to exceed $1,000. You understand what you're charged with?
On the record, on and for the record, and let the record show, I have the right to face my accuser, and the accuser must be a living man or woman. Therefore, I move to dismiss the case entirely.
Well, that's not going to be done. Mr. Perez Beal, I asked you a question. Do you understand what you're charged with?
No, I do not.
All right. What is it that you don't understand about the criminal trespass charge?
I don't know why I'm being charged with a criminal trespass. I have a picture of me and my children over there on November 23rd or 27th. I'd have to go back and date it. My livestock, please let me finish, Your Honor. My livestock come up missing. Whenever that man, I had that leased. Whenever that man come down here, my hot wire come up missing. The fence that divided our two properties. He cut a hole in his fence. I have a witness who is a neighbor stating that he's seen a young man and a young woman out there removing that hot wire. I've never once had a problem. He showed up, our hot wire come up missing, and a hole got in the fence. Whenever that happened, I called one of your deputies, Deputy Joe Love. He showed up to the scene.
All right, Mr. Perez.
I have a right to look for my missing
Mr.
livestock.
Perez Beal.
I am filing an
to stop
interlocutory appeal.
You need to stop talking for a moment. This is a first appearance.
Well, this is wrong.
Sir, this is a first appearance. At that time, what I do is I go over the charges, what the potential penalties are, and try to explain to you your rights. Please do not interrupt any further. Do not go off on tangents. I'll have some questions for you that you'll need to address. First of all, in regards to your rights, you have the right to a trial, either to the court or if you request in writing a request for a jury trial. At a trial, the state has the burden of proof. The burden of proof in a criminal case is beyond a reasonable doubt. At a trial, you have the right to be represented by an attorney or to represent yourself. You understand you have the right to, at a trial, to cross-examine the state's witnesses and to call witnesses on your own behalf. You may use the court subpoena power to be sure that other witnesses appear. Do you understand these rights?
Yes, sir.
All right. Now, at a trial, beyond the right to cross-examining the state's witnesses and calling witnesses on your own behalf, you have the right to either testify or not testify as you see fit. If you choose not to testify, then that cannot be considered against you into determining if you're guilty or not guilty.
Must my accuser be a living man or woman?
Oh my God.
Okay, Mr. Perez Beal, I'm not sure where you're getting this.
The Sixth Amendment.
All right, this is the first appearance, as I've indicated before. Now,
I will say,
if you wish to be represented by an attorney, you can hire one or you can apply to the court if you choose.
Let's take this to trial. I want a jury trial.
All right, first of all, let's answer the question about the attorney. Are you going to represent yourself or are you going to hire an attorney?
I will, at this point, I'll represent myself. And if I have the fine.
You blocked out, Mr. Perez Beal.
Can you hear me now?
And now I can hear you. The last thing I heard before it blacked out was in regards to you're going to be representing yourself and that you
I will represent myself unless I'm financially able to hire an attorney. But last time I spoke to my attorney, Mrs. Mary Ann Shirley, she told me that Judge Jill Gillette does not like me. That's where all this is coming from.
First of all, Ms. Gillette is not the judge. I am.
You've
been before me before.
Yes, sir, I know.
All right. So are you still on probation?
Yes, sir. As far as I know.
God damn, he on probation. Get your Asian white dude, man.
No.
He's not Asian.
No, you can't steal a man cattle, dog.
He's half Mexican, sir. He got a bunch of goats.
No, he got him some cows because he wants some. What they call that shit with the cows?
Even if some goats, bro, it's problems. Yeah, we got problems if he got these stealing goats, nigga.
Yeah, but you had to listen to what he said, right?
Mm-hmm.
He said he put a hot wire on his neighbor's fence.
Yeah.
You can't put your wire on his fence.
You would have to put your own wire on your fence. Like outside of his fence, you would have to erect your own fence right on top
Fence,
of
yeah,
his.
yeah.
Correct.
Then you can put the wire on it.
Yeah.
Unless y'all have a good working relationship. Now, obviously, they don't have a good working relationship.
That's a fact.
In other words, you should be putting up your own shit. I know it costs a lot of fucking money to do it, but if you want to make sure your shit, keep your shit in your shit, put the fucking fence up.
Yeah. You can't rely on your neighbor's fence.
Yeah. And you damn sure can't put shit on this fence unless y'all are motherfucking, especially if it's on his land. And the motherfucking city should be paying me at least $150 for using my land. I can't stand these motherfuckers. They ain't paying me shit. Bullshit.
Sir, you agreed to that when you
I agreed to
bought the
shit.
house, sir. Yes, you did, sir. It's in your lease, sir.
No, I don't have no lease.
All setbacks are in your mortgage, sir.
No, this is not a setback. It's not a setback. No, I know what you're talking about, but this is not a setback. They use it just in case to split to get between both fucking houses. Yeah, between the houses. And that I own, was it 12 feet to my right?
Yeah.
And there's now there is a setback where the lines are. I get that, but it goes a little bit further than what else than it's supposed to. And they don't pay me
not
for
in your
it.
deed?
No. Oh no, it's in my deed. It's in my deed.
Oh yeah, okay. That's the problem.
Oh shit, damn thing fell off. All right. Yeah, but they need to be paying me for that. At least $100.
Well, if you're on probation and convicted of a new offense, that'll be a violation of that probation.
That's why Miss Gillette is doing this. My attorney already told me Miss Gillette does not like me. That comes
Right
from
now-
Miss Gillette to my attorney.
Right
That's
now-
a conflict of interest.
Right now, you don't have an attorney on this case. Is Ms. Mary Ann Shirley are you going to hire her on this case?
I will talk to her, but Gillette knows what she's doing. She likes tearing
That was
families
the
apart.
other one we did last week, Mayo.
What happened when Karma finally
Mr. Perez
come to yours, Miss Gillette?
Mr. Perez-Beal, you've indicated that you want a trial. And you also indicated that you wanted to have a trial by jury. To do that, you have to file a written request for a misdemeanor.
I have to file a written request.
If you are going to be representing yourself,
No.
you need to understand there's disadvantages in that. One disadvantage is I don't believe you have the training that an attorney has.
No, but I also don't have everything I make's going to try and keep our home and stay afloat right now.
Well, as I indicated
Yeah,
before,
motherfucking
if
country
you
bumpkin
wish to
like
have an attorney but cannot afford an attorney, you can apply to the court. If you meet the financial guidelines, then I would appoint an attorney to represent you. If that may not be an attorney that you select.
I will talk to Miss Mary Ann Shirley.
All right. So if you're going to talk with an attorney, typically what we do is we schedule another hearing to give you that opportunity. And we call that a control hearing or a status hearing. Do you wish to do that, or do you wish to
Yes,
go
sir.
ahead and schedule a trial?
If we schedule a trial and I show up with an attorney, will that be allowed?
Well, it would, but if you're asking for a jury trial, there's certain things that you have to do. Right now, you're representing yourself. That can be, you need to understand that the disadvantage that people have by doing that sometimes is more than others, but you will be required to follow the rules as you are an attorney if you're representing yourself. Most people don't know what those rules are and so forth. So that presents a real disadvantage at times. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So if you're going to apply for an attorney or talk with Ms. Shirley, what I'll do is schedule a control hearing. That is not waiving your right to a trial, all right? If that control hearing or status conference, which we'll set in about 30 days, if you still wish to have a trial, we'll schedule that. We can schedule for either in person, either before the court, or you can be represented. If you wish to have a jury trial, you need to have your request made in writing for that. And we would schedule a trial by jury. Now, there was a hearing that was scheduled on December 13th, and you did not appear at that time. I issued a bench warrant, and you had been served with a summons. Now, later that day, you contacted the clerk's office, and then you did surrender yourself and posted a $5,000 cash or surety bond, and that bond is still in effect. All right?
Yes, Your Honor.
So
Yes, Your Honor.
You need to be sure that you appear as directed for later hearings. Now, let's go ahead and schedule this for a control hearing to give you an opportunity, Mr. Perez-Beal, to speak with an attorney of your choice or to apply for an attorney. Please do not wait until the last minute to do that hearing, if you're going to apply. If you're going to apply, do so in the next few days. If you're able to hire an attorney of your choice, that's fine. Then the court-appointed attorney would be released from dealing with the case. All right. Now, January 31st at 3 p.m.
January 31st at 3 p.m.
Okay, Mr. Perez-Beal, you're breaking up a little bit.
And
on your connect.
Hey, you tell he on the phone. They ain't got no kind of connection out in that bitch, boy. It's few far in between. It's just like being out here. If I ain't have internet out here, boy, relying on goddamn Verizon is whoo. Okay.
Action.
Can you hear me fine now?
Well, it comes and goes. Right now, yes, I can hear you.
Can you hear
Now we can't hear you. There's also a time delay. You know, I'll see your lips move, and then we'll hear the sound. We call it lag, or I call it lag. Mr. Perez-Beal, now you're frozen, and we haven't been able to hear you for the last 30 seconds or so.
I'd just like to make a statement.
Well, you've made some statements, but
Can you hear
right
me now?
now we're scheduling January 31st.
How about now? Are you able to hear me?
Now I was able to hear you. You interrupt me, but our next court hearing is January the 31st at 3 p.m. That will be a Zoom hearing. You understand? Do you have that? Mr. Perez-Beal, did you hear the date?
Motherfucker's frozen.
Sir.
Okay. Can you repeat the date so I know that you've got it, please?
January 31st at 3 p.m.
Correct. Because that'll be a Zoom hearing, but I want you to appear at the sheriff's office so that we don't have this problem here. If you have an attorney and the attorney would prefer to have you there at their office to do the hearing, then that's fine too. So if Ms. Shirley is going to be your attorney, you hire her, and she wants you to be but you need to be at one of those two places, either the attorney's office or at the sheriff's office where they have the equipment, and we can be relatively sure that you're going to have a good connection. Because in this hearing, we haven't had a good connection.
Yes, sir.
All right. That's the things that we need to cover for today.
Sam Dowdy.
So this matter will be adjourned, and we'll see you on January 31st at 3.
That nigga, they ain't cross-eyed. They go outward. Whatever.
So Mr. Perez-Beal's case is adjourned at this time. All right. Next matter we'll take up.
Say
It's wall-eyed, sir.
wall eyes.
Yeah. Wall-eyed. You got one eye on this wall and one eye on that wall. Sir.
That's a fact. I don't know. This shit is fucked up, boy. God damn. He didn't look high. That nigga's eyes just fucked up. That's what it was.
Yes, sir. See, that I would consider a baby sovereign citizen.
Mm-hmm.
After he loses this case, he'll really crawl into the internet and become a full-fledged member.
Yeah, he was trying. I wouldn't say he was. I think he was a little bit less than what the fuck is his name? Illuminated. Yeah. It's a little bit less than illuminated.
Yeah.
But he was getting there. Should it be a living man? What do you think, motherfucker? All right, this is the last one because I gotta put some shit on the shirt for this white woman and then go get me something to eat. I'm hungry in the sun bitch. Kingdom Minded, we'll be playing your movies tonight. If you want to be in the crowd. Queen. I think I downloaded them shits. Let me check. Make sure before I give you the absolute. I remember downloading them, but I don't remember if it took. Let me check it. Look, see. What is it called?
So Queen is gonna be the Phantom Soda Popper side of the game or something.
Yeah. Phantom Soda Pop.
Mm.
No, not Phantom Soda Pop. Not Phantom Soda Pop. She was one of the chicks. No, the son who took over the steel, the paper, not paper, the wood mill,
lumber mill.
His mother is Queen. So, yeah, let me make sure I download this. Oh, I didn't.
What?
Yeah.
The nigga from the 5 Heartbeats, mama.
Yes. The one who did the whole circle wood shit and mapped out people's goddamn mothers and fathers and shit and Kunta Kinte and who wasn't really a Kinte at all, but you know.
Yeah.
That motherfucker. But we'll have it. We'll be taking it in. What's going on, Yvette? We'll be taking it on tonight. So, it's not his mom. Well, shit, it's one of their goddamn mom.
I'm trying to figure out what.
One of their goddamn mamas. I don't fucking.
Is it Phantom Soda Pop story? That's what I want to know. Shit.
No, it's not Phantom Soda Pop.
So we know we're gonna see some debauchery if it's Phantom Soda Pop. It's gonna be good.
She died comfortably in the big house, sir.
That's a fact. What are we doing?
She had cheering.
Okay, you're Mr. Ramsey.
This last.
Okay, the matter of People versus Ryan Ramsey. Counselor, you want to put your appearance on record?
Good morning, Your Honor. Omar Shadra on behalf of the people, PH 6332.
Morning, good afternoon, Your Honor. James Gazicki on behalf of Mr. Ramsey. Mr. Ramsey, state your name, please.
Ryan Ramsey.
Your Honor, we're here on arraignment. For purposes of the arraignment, we waive the reading of the complaint, stand mute. Obviously, to bond the discretion of the court based on the seriousness of the charges. I would like to emphasize, though, that it appears that Mr. Ramsey has not ever been convicted of a crime. I didn't see anything on his criminal history.
Okay.
Let the court take that into consideration.
Okay, Mr. Ramsey, I do have in front of me a complaint with charging you with 8 counts. First count being assault with intent to do great bodily harm, less than murder. That's a felony, could subject up to 10 years in prison. Second count, they did make an assault upon with a dangerous weapon, but without intending to commit the crime of murder. That is a felony, could subject up to 4 years in prison. The third count is carrying a concealed weapon. That also is a felony, could subject up to 5 years in prison. Count 4 is lying to a police officer, which is a felony, could subject you up to 4 years in prison. Count 5 is that you made an assault or obstructed patrolman calling a police officer, Taylor PD. That also is a felony, could subject you up to 2 years. Got count 6 is a felony firearm count. That's a felony that could subject you up to 2 years consecutively to any other charge. With regard to one charge with assault with intent to commit great bodily harm, the other resisting and obstructing, and then the count 8 is possession of a weapon, attempting to commit a felony, to wit, felonious assault. That also is a felony. Do you understand all those counts that are against you?
No, sir. Not at all.
Yeah, I get what they mean, yeah. Okay, you are entitled to have a preliminary examination, at which time the Wayne County prosecutor would have to establish that a crime was committed and probable cause to believe that you're the person that committed that crime. You understand that?
No, sir.
Yes? Yeah. Okay, you're also entitled to have an attorney. If you can't afford one, the court would appoint one for you. You understand that? Yeah. Okay. On the recommendation of your attorney, I'm going to enter a not guilty plea for you. I'm going to set this matter over for a probable cause conference on October the 23rd at 1:30 in the afternoon, and a preliminary examination on October the 30th at 2:00 in the afternoon.
And Judge,
I've heard from defense counsel recommendation with regard to bond. Mr. Prosecutor, do you have anything you want to
yes,
say?
Judge, the people will be asking for $1 million cash bond on this matter, Judge. Given its serious, egregious, and brazen nature, Judge, these allegations stem from an incident where the defendant in this case makes contact with Taylor police officers where they believe that he was carrying a firearm. He then produces an AR-style rifle and shoots at the officer within point-blank range, Judge. The bullet barely misses the officer, and then he flees. The defendant was on the run, Judge, for almost 3 weeks. All jurisdictions were looking for him, including the U.S. Marshals. Now, Judge, it's also very important to indicate that the Village Ponds, where this incident occurred, is a very saturated area where a lot of innocent bystanders are walking. The defendant, while he was on run, Judge, makes a rap video and indicates that he should in fact have shot both officers, and he's not going to put himself in, Judge. This is an individual that shows not only a reckless disregard for human life, but for the criminal justice system as a whole, Judge. In addition to that, Judge, the defendant in this case has a pending matter Inkster for assault with intent to murder. Given those reasons, this both triggers the danger to the community prong and the bond analysis, and the defendant is in fact the epitome of a flight risk, Judge. So we're asking for $1 million cash bond under the circumstances. Thank you.
Yeah, okay. Okay, I understand what you've said, Mr. Gazicki. I understand what the prosecutor said. Based on the seriousness and the number of charges and the fact that a weapon was involved in this matter, I am going to adopt the prosecutor's recommendation. I'll set bond at $1 million cash and GPS tether in case he makes it.
Thank you, Judge.
Anything else?
That's it, Your Honor. Could you just request that be sent for a bond review to DSU?
Yeah, I could do that, but you know, they don't like to do it until it goes downtown. So, but yeah, I'll enter referral for pretrial services.
All right, thank you, Your Honor.
Thanks, Judge. It was a pleasure. Good seeing you.
Okay.
Okay, you go with the officer and we'll be all set. Sorry.
Oh, that nigga ain't getting
And
out.
I'll be right back with Mr. Suyak, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you.
That was a quick one. That nigga shot at. He fled from the cops, pulled a gun, shot at them hoes, damn near missed the motherfucker. Yeah, he ain't getting out of jail no time soon.
Made statements that he should have killed him.
That nigga made a rap video about this shit. What the fuck is going on, nigga? OG, them your people, them gang.
Gang all day. All day.
And I ain't gonna get caught. I ain't
Yeah.
gonna get caught alive.
Yeah. He look your ass in jail now, motherfucker. They caught your ass. But all right, guys, we're gonna come back. Kingdom Mind, I am right now downloaded. I'm downloading Alex Haley's Queen right now. Did you know there's another movie by this motherfucker called The Gift? Y'all know that shit? Don't know nothing about it, but I did download it. Well, I'm trying to download it. This shit, like it says, it's gonna take 12 hours. Yeah, my wife need to vacuum now. She said, "Tell me, tell y'all bye." Nah, but we gotta get up out of here. Gotta work on some stuff. We'll be back around 6:30, maybe 7 o'clock. Quit hitting that dog. It's not that nice. I know. Let him electrocute himself. He won't do it again. Promise you that. No, we gotta get up out of here, guys. So I will see y'all tonight around 6:37. 7 o'clock. All right. Peace.